Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now January 28th of 2021, and ever since the very end of the Skywalker saga and The Mandalorian Season 2, a lot of fans have been very curious and very excited about what's to come by Disney, Lucasfilm, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, George Lucas, you name it, and exactly how it's all going to compare to what I like to call the Kathleen Kennedy era of Star Wars. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that they are now on the road to success, given that they're already working on over a dozen Star Wars projects as we speak. That really does tell us that Disney is very ambitious. They're very much goal-driven when it comes to Star Wars. They really want to reach a certain level when it comes to this overall franchise. Essentially, what they really want to do is they want to bring Star Wars to the same exact level as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And as I've explained before in the past, that's going to take a lot of time and effort and a high success rate to get it to such a level like that. At minimum, it'll take 3 years of successful TV shows in a row. Now, with that being said, of course, they have a lot of, projects in the works when it comes to TV shows, movies, video games, so on and so forth. That's really going to give fans an overall structure of how this new universe is going to work. We do know that the High Republic era seems to be a more controversial, era of the franchise because of how it was created. It is indeed residual projects by Kathleen Kennedy that were left behind. At least Phase 1 is. Thankfully, George, John, and Dave will actually be regulating Phase 2 and 3 of the High Republic era that's going to make its way well into 2026. However, with that being said, of course, with The Mandalorian Season 3 now in development by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, Disney and Lucasfilm are currently focused on their new Star Wars universe moving ahead. It's best described, however, that actor Keanu Reeves is still set to appear in a planned new trilogy of Star Wars films, portraying the Sith King of Exegol, known as King Valar of Exegol. It's described that Kevin Feige will play a major role in how Keanu's character will be handled for these new series of Star Wars movies that will focus on the dark side of the Force and a new dark side family, dubbed as the Dark Royal Family. Actress Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, is said to portray the daughter of King Valar as a Sith princess in the new movies that will also have ties with the realm of Mortis in the new Star Wars era that fans have never seen before. Lucasfilm's plan is to create strong ties with the rise of Skywalker when it involves the world of Exegol. However, Keanu Reeves is described to be working on multiple projects, and scheduling for filming for the first film of this new era is still being discussed as we speak. It's noted, however, that creator Dave Filoni will have a say in how the lore will be handled in the new film involving the Dark Royal Family. So let's just stop right here for 1 second. Now, I want to go over the Dark Royal Family. This is going to be a very interesting direction by Lucasfilm. Now, this new family is said to be the Skywalkers in a sense, but a dark side version of that. Basically, what they want to do is that they want to give us the opposite of the Skywalkers in the Star Wars franchise. They want to give the fans a dark side oriented family where the light side of the Force is more so the tragedy through their eyes. So that's going to be a very interesting angle where one of these Dark Royal Family members could very well fall to the light side of the Force, and that would actually be seen as the tragedy. That's going to be a very interesting spin on Star Wars. I'm not quite sure how a lot of fans will actually agree or disagree with that, but I think that overall it's a nice change to kind of treat things with the opposite and kind of give us a little bit more of a mirror version of the Skywalkers. So that's a very interesting way of going about doing things. I want to go over King Valar. Now, King Valar, we don't really know too much about this character other than the fact that he is indeed heavily associated with the world of Exegol. Exegol, in case you guys did not know, was actually completely connected to the Sith King, which a couple of months ago we knew little to nothing about. Now we're learning more about the Sith King character, known as King Valar. So they have all eyes on Keanu Reeves to actually be placed in there to portray that character, as well as Gal to portray the Sith princess, the daughter of King Valar. Now, this already sounds amazing because already you got a great cast there for this new Star Wars era that's going to really give fans a different take on the franchise, something completely new that the fans have never witnessed before in Star Wars history. So, obviously, you know, traveling more into the unknown regions, more than we ever did, I think is also going to be yet again another original way to go about doing things, to really give fans a darker version of Star Wars. Once again, the fact that Dave Filoni will have a big say in the matter over how the lore is going to be handled moving ahead when it comes to these new Star Wars projects that will involve the Dark Royal family, that's also going to be a very interesting, you know, turn of events of how Dave Filoni is going to handle the Realm of Mortis and the Dark Royal family and Exegol and the Sith Eternal, you name it. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.